after all the days of heat and of fires and everything we've had and are still going through, it's kind of nice to have a cooler morning and to be safe in our own home and all that good stuff. So one of the things I like making for the morning are just some baked breakfast potatoes. I was frying my breakfast potatoes in the frying pan, but I found they took on too much oil and they weren't real good after an hour or so. They just got greasy. So I decided to try baking them instead, and they come out great and they are good all day. So let's get started. Well, I have my potatoes, my pan, my bowl, and my olive oil. What I'm going to do is just cut these up into little tiny pieces. These might be too many potatoes for my pan, but I like potatoes and I'm going to make it work. I don't know what it is, but I can't eat the end pieces of potatoes, so I just set them aside and throw them in the compost. Other than that, I'm just going to leave the skins on. I like them with the skins, and again, it's one less task removing potato peels. So I cut them in quarters. I'm going to make little tiny chunks. The size of the chunks depends on you, but the smaller they are, the faster they cook, and I'm hungry. All right, one potato done. I'm going to throw it in a bowl, and I'm going to continue on with cutting. Here they are all cut up. I'm going to add some olive oil, just enough to coat. Maybe I put a tablespoon or two in there. And I'm going to put some salt in. If you're making these for dinner or you want a little more flavor, then you can have rosemary or thyme or dill, garlic. There's no end of the amount of flavorings you can add to potatoes. But since these are going to be kind of for the morning and for use with eggs or other things, I don't like to get started with a lot of heavy-duty flavors first thing. I'm just going to make sure those are all coated and the salt is distributed. I might need a little bit more, let me get that, a little bit more olive oil. Can you really have too much olive oil? I don't think so. There we go. All right, all coated and ready for the oven. All right, I'm just going to dump them on my pan. I love this pan. It fits right in my toaster oven. I have a bigger one, but I don't have an oven big enough for it yet, but this is great. It's a little crowded, but it'll all work out. I always make potatoes work because they're so awesome. Get them distributed, and I've preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and I'm going to pop them in just like this. Well, it's been about, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes. It's going to really depend on your stove. But here are the potatoes, nice and done. They're soft, a little crispy, some of them, but really, really great. I like to have my potatoes just plain with, actually, believe it or not, mayonnaise on them. That's my idea of heaven. Eddie likes to mix his in with eggs and sausage. You can do whatever you want. As I said before, you can certainly dress these up for dinner by adding garlic or dill or any other herb in with the olive oil when you cook it. But for the morning, we just like them plain and simple like this. So that's my breakfast potato recipe. Thank you so much for watching.